We're reading every Spider-Man ever, and this is Fantastic Four issue 61. 3 of the Fantastic Four have just come back from defeating Dr. Doom when their own gadgets begin to turn against them. First, it's an atom igniter that begins to fire at our heroes, knocking the thing down and stopped by Sue's force field being placed around it, getting the gun to destroy itself. Then an anti-gravity disc attaches itself to the thing and begins spinning him in the air, hoping for the centrifugal force to kill him, until Reed is able to shut the gadget off. How is any of this happening? As they ponder this question, a powerless Silver Surfer is being held captive in Latveria and being mocked with pictures of space. But just as all hope feels lost, his cosmic surfboard returns to him and the Silver Surfer explodes free, vowing vengeance and turning his back on the human race. With one blast, he destroys the castle he was being held in. Back at the Baxter building and worried that someone might be tampering with his space-time chamber, Reed and the others race through the building, but find themselves trapped in a room full of sand. It rises and rises, almost drowning them, until the thing is able to smash through a wall and save the team. But the sand begins to form once more into the Sandman, wearing a new suit that he designed. He attacks these Fantastic Three with hammer fists, and Sue takes that opportunity to turn invisible and sneak away to find a speed blower. But her footprints show up in the sand, and the Sandman activates a chemical in his new suit to make his sand slippery, and Sue falls. Angry that his wife was hurt, Reed punches the Sandman and the Sandman scatters, but they realise too late that the thing has landed against the space-time generator lever, and one wrong move could destroy the city. Elsewhere, with the Inhumans, Crystal doesn't want to be hidden away from society. She wants to be with the man she loves, with Johnny Storm. She begs to be allowed out into the world, and Black Bolt agrees. She uses Lockjaw the dog to teleport to him, and a bunch of football fans at an ESU game, including Peter Parker and Mary Jane, are shocked to see a strange girl and an even stranger dog just appear out of nowhere in the middle of a football field. But she's too late. The Human Torch is already on his way to help in the fight against the Sandman. Johnny Storm arrives to find the thing trapped and unable to move, and the Sandman hiding in the space-time chamber. As the Human Torch, he blasts through the walls into the chamber, but is snuffed out by the Sandman. Reed is able to rescue Johnny, but the next time Johnny uses fire on the Sandman, the villain activates another chemical in his new suit, turning his sand particles into liquid nitrogen, release a poisonous gas when heated. Reed and Johnny are suffocating and are going to die. There is only one solution, one last-ditch play. Reed opens the door to the negative zone, and the suction from the zone pulls away all of the poisonous gas. The Sandman, to avoid getting sucked into this strange dimension, leaps out of a window and forgets his fight with the Fantastic Four. But Reed isn't so lucky, and he's pulled through into the negative zone, and the door slams shut behind him. The other three can only watch helpless, no way to reach their friend, as a screen shows Reed float through the negative zone, moments away from death. Thanks for watching, subscribe so you catch the next issue, and while we wait for that, here's a fun fact about this one. This is the first time that we've seen the Sandman use this new suit, but he quickly forgets that it has these other powers. I think this is the only issue we see him actually use them.